Everybody. I'm sure some of you guys know that Amazon has been responsible a few times for some very deceptive practices as far as its Prime service goes, particularly with enrolling in Prime for those who are either new to the service or those who are coming back to Prime after they quit using Prime for a while. They essentially requested Amazon to cancel the service. Oh yeah, that's one more deceptive thing that they do. They automatically renew without permission. Once you enroll, you're able to keep renewing on your card every single year until you manually request it to be canceled. So anyways, I've noticed recently that Amazon has changed the way it handles enrolling new users into Prime. So it used to be they offered a 30-day free trial for Amazon Prime. You could try it free for 30 days, and if you didn't cancel the free trial, they would bill you for a year of Amazon Prime. Well, I've noticed recently that Amazon now has a yearly subscription and a monthly subscription of Amazon Prime. They also have a different subscription of Amazon Prime for Prime Video. Yeah, we'll get back to that later. But anyways, they now have a monthly subscription and a yearly subscription. The monthly subscription is $10.99, which accounts to like $132 a year, which is absolutely a ripoff. It's not as if the $99 price tag for the normal yearly renewal cycle wasn't expensive enough as it is. They decided to offer a monthly subscription. And here's where things get really shady. I mean, really shady. If you happen to have a credit card or debit card added to your Amazon account as a default payment method, when you happen to be browsing Amazon and you happen to hover your mouse cursor over the Try Prime option, you'll see a box pop up that gives you the option to get started. And if you click the button to get started, you would think that you would actually see some options and what Prime has to offer. Oh, but no, instead of giving you any sort of confirmation page or review page, they just automatically enroll you in the monthly subscription and bill your credit card for that immediately. Oh yeah, and to make matters worse, if you look carefully at the dang pop-up, you'll see there's no sort of fine print on that pop-up anywhere telling you what you're actually doing. It doesn't tell you that by clicking Get Started you are enrolling in the 30-day, you're being enrolled into the monthly subscription of Amazon Prime. No. You just click the Get Started button and it automatically enrolls you in to the monthly subscription, again for $10.99 per month. And the email that they send you telling you that you are now a Prime member, it doesn't tell you that you've enrolled in the monthly service. It doesn't tell you if you enrolled in the yearly service. It doesn't tell you any of that. So essentially Amazon's goal here is to try to strip as many extra dollars out of people's wallets as they can. Because we all know that the $99 a year is already, that's burning people's wallets enough as it is. So yeah, again, there's no confirmation of payment to your email, not telling you what card was charged or any of that. I found out what card was charged by going to my bank statement and seeing that my debit card was charged, and that wasn't the card I wanted to actually have charged for the Prime. Now, you may be wondering the reason why I even canceled Amazon Prime to begin with. Well, they missed an order back in June for Father's Day. They were a day late on a Prime shipment that was guaranteed to be delivered on Sunday, and they delivered it on Monday. No sort of apology or nothing like that. They just, like I mentioned, they just hope they can get by with it. Now, of course, if you didn't know, if an Amazon order, a Prime order, has a guaranteed delivery date and it's not met, generally you can get an extra 30 days of Prime service added onto your Prime subscription. So FYI. I ended up having to call Amazon's customer service and speak with the customer service representative. Yeah, the first representative I spoke with, you couldn't barely understand her. I don't know exactly why. This is like she kind of have an accent. You couldn't understand her, and eventually I was transferred over to a different representative who was a lot more helpful. And I, of course, mentioned several times about how deceptive and fraudulent this way Amazon is with their Prime service. I mean, again, when you click Get Started, that doesn't necessarily mean, okay, I'm ready to buy. Sometimes that would generally mean, okay, let's take a closer look at what I'm getting here. See, Amazon, this is it. They're very deceptive about anything to do with Prime. They're hoping that they can make a sale on that Prime subscription to of course, load in extra cash. They got to make that profit somehow. So the CSR ultimately they weren't able to cancel that stupid monthly Prime they're trying to rip me off. Essentially, they were able to cancel that. Then they were able to sign me up for a year of Amazon Prime, and also add on an additional 30 days for the missed delivery that was, well, not the missed delivery, but the late delivery that happened back in June. And of course, I've noticed it for years with these very deceptive practices Amazon has been doing with their Prime service. This is just icing on the cake, really. As I mentioned, it used to be, even if your Prime had expired, I do believe you could still enroll in 30 days of a free trial with Prime. Not anymore, apparently. If you click that Get Started button, they're going to automatically bill you for monthly and enroll you into the Prime subscription. And again, for the monthly subscription and not the cheaper yearly subscription. And it's funny that they advertise the $99 per year option as the reduced cost version, at least when you look at the different options, if you're able to get there. See, normally Amazon is known for relatively decent customer service, and that customer service gets even better once you're actually a Prime member. But when it comes to enrolling in Prime, when it comes to anything to do with Prime subscriptions, customer service takes a back seat. You know what takes a front seat? Yeah, guys, the mighty dollar. How much more can they make off of Amazon Prime? First of all, they've raised the price of Amazon Prime over the years to extremely high levels. $100 a year. Now, if you actually utilize all the stuff that's included in Prime, the free photo storage, the Amazon Video, the music, the movies, all that stuff, it's actually not too bad of a deal. But for most people like me, who just uses Amazon Prime for what it was originally marketed for, was the free 2-day shipping, it can be an absolute ripoff. An absolute ripoff. And see, Amazon, they're hoping that most of the people will sign up for Prime, and now they're hoping people will click Get Started and enroll in that more expensive monthly subscription, so they can get more of this and keep more of this in their pocket, and just hope that people will order the Prime service and not use it that much. Because if the almighty dollar wasn't their primary goal when it comes to Prime, perhaps they would offer different tiers of Amazon Prime. Now, see, they offer an Amazon Student subscription, which, if it weren't for Amazon Student, they would have never had me as a Prime customer, because up until now, I have always paid $49 a year. Well, the first year was like $35 a year, when it was like, it was like $70 a year normal, or $75 or $79. I can't remember the exact number, but it was a cheaper number. So it was like $39 a year, I think, is what it was for Prime Student, until they went up to $99 a year for the regular. Then Student went up to $45 a year. So that's the only reason I ever had a Prime subscription to ever begin with, because I've always thought that the regular Prime was an absolute freaking ripoff. A freaking ripoff. Because when they enroll you in Prime, there's no real sort of stripped down version. Now, granted, I did see an Amazon Video subscription, which was a little bit cheaper, but when you enroll in Amazon Prime, they automatically enroll you in the full deal. Where you get access to free 2-day shipping on millions of items, thousands of movies and TV episodes to watch, and ad-free access to over 2 million songs and thousands of playlists. And of course, with the eligible plan, you can share some of the benefits while linking your account with one other adult for free. Oh yeah, the membership also includes access to more than 1,000 books, magazines, comics, articles, and Kindle singles, as well as audio series from Audible, free unlimited photo storage, exclusive 30-minute early access to lightning deals, blah, 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 and game content every month in addition to exclusive discount and games on Twitch Prime. Well, for those of you who are on Twitch. So you know what that kind of practice reminds me of? It reminds me of Time Warner Cable, how they would try to enroll you in all three services. And yeah, Spectrum, they're kind of similar. They're kind of similar in practice. I usually get at least one or two offers a week in the mail or by email or whatnot, asking me to get all three services, for a bundled price. Well, yeah, Amazon's doing a similar thing here. They're bundling you into everything, regardless of whether you want it or not. So that way they can rake in lots and lots of that. How freaking ridiculous, Amazon. Come on. Because let's be honest here. If Amazon's real goal was to have good customer satisfaction with Prime and not the almighty dollar, they would offer multiple tiers of Prime, including, let's say, Prime Lite, a simple version of Prime that offers the 2-day shipping. Primarily what the good majority of Prime subscribers get Prime service for. All I can say is if you keep up these deceptive practices like this, it's all going to come back to burn you someday, because eventually, you have some pretty big competitors out there. Now, believe it or not, now, of course, you wouldn't think brick and mortar stores would be a big competitor, but, the biggest brick and mortar store out there would be Walmart. They also have a pretty big presence on the internet. And of course, Walmart has been trying to get more competitive with Amazon. And also, let's not forget about Newegg. They offer their Premier service, which is not, it's not as great as Amazon Prime, but just to say we can't exclude them from the list of people out there, or the list of companies out there who are offering similar kinds of subscriptions for less money. So, anyways, oh yeah, Amazon.com. You gotta love it and you gotta hate it. They offer just about anything you can think that you would want to buy. They can get it to you within a matter of days. Sometimes same day if you have a Prime subscription and it's Prime one day or same day. But I tell you, one thing I absolutely hate about Amazon is their very shady and deceptive practices when it comes to Prime membership. This is what they think of. Customer service takes a back seat to the mighty dollar when it comes to Amazon Prime. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely freaking ridiculous. So, great job, Amazon. Great job. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, thanks for watching. Hey everybody. I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video from Q Computer Channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to Q Computer Channel for more updates, and remember to tick the bell so that we actually get notified of these updates. Did you know that I am also on a second channel? That's CubeComp MTDX. Over there you'll find videos of bicycling, weather, elevators, and all sorts of other neat and interesting stuff. Feel free to subscribe to that channel as well. And again, I thank you for your support, and thanks for watching this video.